when people think of evil, they usually think of the devil. And it's interesting to see that there's actually two terms. The word Satan, which means the adversary, and the term Lucifer, which means the bringer of light. And they used to be two totally different entities, actually the opposite of the spectrum. And when we look at the first, Satan, it's when we are completely lost in the world of form. So we could say that nowadays our society has completely lost the connection with the spiritual aspect, although it's slowly regaining it. And when you're completely lost in only the physical, the material aspect of life, suffering will be inevitable. But the opposite of the spectrum would be a completely Luciferic society, which really isn't a society because you're completely focused on the spiritual aspect, and the material, the outside world, the world of form is completely overlooked. So I personally experienced this when I spent most of my time here in this park, sitting on benches and walking around. I was so totally focused, totally enamored by the spiritual aspect of life, and the world of form I really couldn't care less. I was just happy, almost blissed out most of the time, sitting and residing deeply in this spiritual aspect. But it's also dysfunctional when you aren't able to really participate in the world. You have the pendulum has swung too far to the Luciferic side of things. So it's like the yin-yang sign, the black and the white with the two dots in it. You have to walk the middle path, the middle way, where you're balancing both the Luciferic and the Satanic energies, so you're able to be in the world but not of the world. You're not lost in the world of form, you're not lost in the world of the formless. You are balancing both the material and the spiritual. So it's interesting to see that nowadays evil is seen when we are completely lost in form, when the Satanic energies have taken over. But it's actually both. If you're completely taken over by the spiritual, this wouldn't be very healthy either. So finding the right balance between the spiritual and the material, between the form and the formless, between the Satanic and the Luciferic energies, that is the right balance. That is what is talked about when they say walking the middle way. The yin-yang sign is a beautiful visual representation of this also. I wish you a great day.